All right, we're sitting here with Youngstown State freshman Melanie Poorman, and just, I guess, first starting off, just being referred to as Youngstown State freshman after you went through the whole recruiting process and everything. Just talk about maybe having that status, how that feels.
It feels really good to have that status. It's always been my goal to play college basketball, and to know that I finally achieved it and everything, I guess it makes me feel good inside. So.
You've been on campus for a couple weeks now. Just talk about, living away from home probably for the first time, and how classes have been and things like that.
It was really hard a couple weeks ago. I mean, it's still challenging because I come from a small town, so I'm still a little bit homesick, but it's adjusting. It's been like a lot easier having two other freshmen to help me, and the team has been so nice and accommodating. So.
Have you had a chance to go back home in between on weekends or anything like that?
I've been home most weekends. I stayed for one weekend, but it's been nice being able to see my family too.
Going back to when you first moved away from home, how did you spend those last couple of days?
I guess I just spent the last couple of days at home with my family and just people I wanted to see right before I left.
You come from Maysville, won the conference last year, went 15-1. And then you come to YSU, a team that's on the upswing. But just talk about the culture, I guess, of what you faced in high school, with the winning, and then what you've kind of perceived here so far. Are there similarities?
Yeah, there's definitely similarities. I feel like there's an urging to win now, and that was the same in high school with my head coach, Pat Miller. He was always there was an urgency to win, and I feel like now there's an urgency here to win too.
Going back to the recruiting process a little bit, I guess just what sold you about Youngstown State? What sold you about Coach Bolden and his staff about your decision to come here?
When I visited, I really liked the campus, and I felt like it was in the city, wasn't in the middle of nowhere. I just liked where it was. I really liked the coaching staff. The coaching staff has been great, and they made me feel, I guess they made me feel really special while I was being recruited, and just gave really good vibes, and I liked how, the playing style they were bringing in and everything. So I felt like it was the best fit for me out of all my choices.
I would see the coaching staff saw a lot in you to recruit you in the first place, but how do you perceive yourself? What are some of your strengths as a player?
I guess I perceive myself as a versatile 2-3 guard. I've been working on my shot a lot, and so I feel like that's become one of my strengths, and I've been viewed mostly throughout high school and my younger years as an attacking guard. I like to attack the basket a lot, but so I guess my versatility would be how I view myself, my strongest aspect.
You're one of the taller girls on the team. Most of them are 5'8", 5'7". Do you have a background at all, play in post at all? I mean, can you defend down there? Just talk about maybe something if you'll be asked to do that during the year.
Yeah, in high school I had to play a lot of forward, being one of the bigger girls as well on my high school team. So here I feel like I may have to guard a lot of forwards. Our offense isn't set up to where we run post offenses unless we feel like there's a mismatch with a smaller girl on me. Then I'm not afraid to post up, but I guess I'll just do whatever Coach Bolden wants me to do.
What's your preference, shoot outside or bang around inside a little bit?
I like to do both, actually, but I guess I feel more comfortable with facing the basket than with my back to it, so I guess I'd rather be a guard, but whatever gets me playing time works for me.
I know it's early, obviously this is August. Just talk about, have you set any individual goals? The team talked about team goals for the year.
I know our team goal is to at least win 20 games this year, and everyone just wants to improve upon that. But I guess my individual goal would be just to earn playing time and to just help push the team in the right direction, whether that's playing a lot as a freshman or just pushing the other players in practice, whatever they see me doing.
Has your mindset changed at all? I know in high school you started every game. Mm-hmm. And then now you're talking about just trying to get yourself on the court. I mean,
yeah.
does your mindset change at all, or do you still kind of do the same things you were doing before in high school?
My mindset has changed just because the college level game I feel is so different than high school. I mean, in high school, the game is a lot slower paced, so it'll be a big adjustment for me, but I hope I can transition very well into that faster speed and higher level play.
Just talk about a little bit off the court. What do you like to do in your spare time? Hobbies?
I have a lot of hobbies, I guess. When I go home, I love to spend time with my family and my boyfriend, and I'm really close with all of them, but I also just like to relax a lot and listen to music, and I like to read and paint, so.
What are you reading now?
Well, I'm not currently reading anything because most of the things I'm reading are my school books, so, but.
What class?
Sociology and oceanography.
What do you want to study?
Psychology.